What's up, everybody? This is Evil Crossover,
with Eyeball Evil.
and we're back with another reaction video. And today we're looking at.
Gravity Falls of Strangest Mysteries.
So we're gonna get into with the reaction. We're gonna take a look at this. Make sure we're dropping them likes, hitting the follows, and sharing this out to all your friends and family. And if you are a fan of Gravity Falls, what you should do,
Leave a like on this video.
and comment down below. Let's get into it.
Okay, hear me out, guys. Gravity Falls ended, right? The big bad's gone. The portal's shut. Summer's over. Cool. But why are there still so many creepy, unsolved, straight-up brain-melting mysteries lurking in the background? I'm talking about characters that pop in once and vanish forever. And clues that feel like they're mocking us for not putting it all together. So today, we're cracking open the files. The weird ones. These are the most unhinged, unexplained, totally bonkers mystery.
What's an unsolved mystery that's in here?
Well,
Because you're the one that watches the whole series here.
yeah, so why is the statue of Bill still there? Even if Bill got destroyed in the mindscape. Sure, he left the statue there when he was, getting into Stanley's mind, but why is it still there?
Okay. Is there any other mysteries here? Are they showing us anything in these pictures?
Yeah, they're showing
Is that the one with the
alien
village?
spaceship, how it
Okay.
crash landed in Gravity Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, they mentioned about why the spaceship was there. Stanford teased this. He asked, did the weirdness of the town attract the spaceship, or did the spaceship cause the weirdness?
Oh. All right, let's check. Let's take a look.
Gravity Falls left behind. Some might be red herrings. Others, maybe they're still waiting to be solved by you. Let's dive in, because this town, it's still hiding secrets. Disclaimer, the biggest mystery about the Gravity Falls verse is this guy, and we'll discover it at the end of the video, so make sure to stay till the end. Okay, enough talk. Let me present to you the first mystery. Watch this first.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Why would I want to do anything with the person who sabotaged my entire future?
You did what, you knucklehead?
Stanley, what's going on in here?
Wait, no, I can explain. It was a mistake.
This clip is from the
Wait. So what episode is this?
A Tale of Two Stands.
Okay. So this guy has a baby? Before this guy tells us what's going on here, do you remember this episode?
Oh yeah, I just watched this.
What's going on with this episode?
So this is when Grunkle Stanley tells his life story, cause there's a lot of suspicious things going on here with the portal and Stanford coming out of it.
Okay.
So
let's see what they say here.
episode A Tale of Two Stands, where the twins are seen arguing and then their father enters the scene. But wait, was that a baby? Okay, so the twins are all grown up.
Wait a minute.
Who's the baby in their mother's arms? Okay, so Jeff Rowe, who is one of the
who's
writers
the baby?
of Gravity Falls, said that the baby in the Pines family photo is Shermie, the younger brother of Stan and Ford, and Dipper and Mabel's grandfather. But hold up, that
Wait,
makes
what?
zero sense. One thing we do know is that the younger twins are indeed Shermie's grandkids, as Stan introduces them to Ford in episode A Tale of Two Stands.
They're your family, Poindexter. Shermie's grandkids.
Really?
I have a niece and nephew.
oh wait, yeah.
Greetings. Do kids still say greetings? I haven't been in this dimension for a really long time.
So if Shermie's the baby and Dipper and Mabel are his grandkids, then Stan and Ford would be like ancient. The math just doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Unless Shermie had a kid when he was 60, which, sure, but come on. Here's the better
That
theory.
doesn't
That
make
baby
sense.
isn't Shermie, it's Shermie's kid, aka Dipper and Mabel's parents, whom Shermie had left for his mother to take care of while he was out.
Oh, yeah, that's what I
That
was
way,
about to
Shermie
say.
stays as the mysterious sibling we barely know, but the family timeline actually makes sense. And one more thing, Shermie may have been Stan and Ford's older brother, because in that scene, Stan's twins are what, 18 years old? And their younger brother has a child. I mean, there is a possibility, but come on, guys, it's safe to assume. But that's just my theory. We may never know the truth.
You think that's true? That should be true then, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The younger brother's the parents, right? Of Mabel and Nick.
What is
I
happening?
mean, Dipper. I'm sorry.
This. So, Show Me had a kid, and it's apparently Stanford and Stan Lee's older brother, and
But that wouldn't make sense.
and he left it with his mom. Oh, she left it with her mom, and while he was out, that could make sense, and that was
A lot of things going on there.
Dipper and Mabel's dad. Oh my!
Confusing.
I couldn't really see the
All right, let's go ahead and keep going.
How do I know that? When Alex Hirsch was asked about the baby, he just laughed like he was mocking us. You won't get to know, guys. So either the writers slipped up, or they dropped a sneaky clue for us to solve. Classic Gravity Falls. But either way, you have to admit, this is kind of weird. Next
That's
up, we
definitely
have an
weird.
interesting mystery. Okay, let's talk about gold, because something's not adding up here. In Dreamscapers, Bill Cipher literally yells, "Gold, boys, gold," mid-chaos.
Remember that?
Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy.
Do you remember that?
At first glance, it feels like
Do you
just
remember that?
another one of his insane rants. Until you realize Grunkle Stan is on the exact same wavelength. In multiple episodes, he's out here pushing gold like it's the ultimate doomsday currency. Like, skip the canned beans, buy bricks of shiny metal. He even advises Robbie to bury the gold.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, the apocalypse is coming soon. Bury your gold. You've been buying gold, right?
So what gives? I mean, sure, gold is a reliable hedge against inflation or whatever. But if the world's ending Gravity Falls style with eyeball clouds and unicorn lasers, gold
Why do
bars
you need
aren't
gold?
exactly gonna feed you. But here's where it gets weird. Bill, the literal demon of chaos, says the same thing. Why would he care about collecting gold? When in Weirdmageddon, we literally see him snap his fingers and transmute Ford into a full-on gold statue.
Remember that?
So either he's just trolling us all, or there's a deeper reason. Maybe gold isn't about money at all, and Bill needs Gravity Falls gold. Maybe it's got ritual value, a key element for breaking
Yeah, maybe.
dimensional walls, powering a summoning spell, or unlocking some ancient weirdness buried under Gravity Falls. And if that's the case, then gold isn't just shiny, it's essential.
So they're gonna need gold, right? If that's what they're saying, that he's telling them to bury the gold, to keep gold.
Well, Stan probably, since he's like a fraud, he probably is just saying bury your gold, and he's getting gold because he's either thinks it's nice and he wants money.
Okay.
He's like obsessed
And
with
suddenly,
money.
Stan's conspiracy energy doesn't seem so off base. Maybe they've both been reading Gold Chains for Old Men. Or maybe they're both onto something we're just starting to crack. Moving on, fans have an interesting
Okay.
question. Did the UFO crash cause the weirdness in Gravity Falls, or did the UFO crash there because Gravity Falls was already weird?
What do you
Did
think?
this craft cause the town's strange properties?
probably
Or did the
just-
town's strange properties attract the craft?
That's the million-dollar
really don't
question.
know.
Or maybe the multi-dimensional one. And another mystery tied to it. What's the deal with the hanging cliffs?
Yeah,
We
why?
finally get an answer to the floating cliffs mystery in Dipper and Ford's day trip to the ancient spacecraft buried deep beneath Gravity Falls.
Yeah, what happened
Oh yeah, a UFO obviously did that. Ford explains that the valley itself might be sitting on a structural weakness in reality, which allows strange properties from other dimensions to leak through. That already sounds wild, but it
Really?
gets weirder.
there? Is that true?
Ford's explanation about a structural weakness in reality feels grounded in his scientific paranoia.
Do you think that's true?
What, the little like tail of that area?
Yeah. Do you think it's just a structural weakness or multidimensional? What's going on here?
I really have no idea.
Hmm.
This is
Oh yeah, but an
deeper.
alien tech angle? That pushes it from quirky small-town mystery to intergalactic accident site. And the fact that fans translated those alien engravings, not the brown one, guys. They found references to a probability drive engine, a nod to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Really?
which is a chef's kiss moment. If you've read that book, you know it's the kind of device that can turn missiles into whales and potted plants. So yeah, we're not
Never read
talking
it.
normal sci-fi here. We're talking full-on interdimensional chaos generator. Now, here's where things get trippy. If
Yeah,
that
let's see.
engine is still active, even barely, it could explain why Gravity Falls is a magnet for every unexplained anomaly imaginable. It raises such a great chicken or egg question. Did the UFO cause Gravity Falls' weirdness, or did it crash because of it? After all, the ship's been there for millions of years, but Bill Cipher's arrival was prophesied 1 billion years ago. Was the ship part of the plan, or just one more domino in a cosmic chain reaction leading up to Weirdmageddon? As for
Do you think that led up to Weirdmageddon? What do you think came first? Was it because of the Strange of Gravity Falls, or was it because of the UFO?
I feel like it's just a chain reaction of the prophecy. Because here's the thing. If the UFO didn't crash,
Mm-hmm.
Ford and Dipper wouldn't have went there to get the adhesive. And if they didn't go there, Dipper wouldn't think about him becoming his apprentice. And then Mabel wouldn't have got sad and took the wrong backpack, leading to Weirdmageddon. It all checks out. It's weird.
Ford says,
The answer is still unknown.
speaking of some alien weirdness, you guys
That's
remember the
definitely weird.
shapeshifter from the episode Into the
What
Bunker?
is that?
Yep, it's that
yeah.
monstrous creature Ford dug up and froze in the cactus bunker. Well, there's solid proof it's not just paranormal. According to decoded writing in the ancient alien ship, the
So they
text
really
says,
decoded that, huh?
specimen has escaped, is changing forms. That doesn't sound like folklore. That sounds like alien containment protocol. So yes, this monster is almost certainly an extraterrestrial creature. Fans on Reddit dug deeper. The shapeshifter, or more likely its parent, was the cause of the alien ship crash landing into
Really?
Gravity Falls millions of years ago. Journal 3 confirms Ford found the egg buried in the dirt and raised it, literally hatched it as a pet. The creature escaped, attacked, and was frozen again. It even impersonated Fiddle Ford to steal the journal. That behavior doesn't scream Earthborn
Really?
monster, it screams alien trauma with a vendetta. So yes, the shapeshifter is a first-generation Gravity Falls alien species, born from the UFO crash. And
Okay.
if that ship was cataloging weirdness, maybe the shapeshifter wasn't the only one. Suffice to say, the next time you see random background characters or a weird spot in town, maybe one of them is next level disguised. But the question, if the alien was indeed hatched by Ford and raised as a pet, then why did he start to act like his parents and want to create chaos? Maybe that's in its nature. Or maybe Bill manipulated him. What do you guys think?
What do you think?
Let us know in the comments.
What do you think?
I feel like it's just part of the shapeshifter's nature. Like, why would Bill want a shapeshifter? Okay, I see why he would want a shapeshifter, but
Okay.
I don't think he would waste his time on that. Because
True.
he already has Stanford. Like, under kind of as his muse.
Really?
So, why would he want the shapeshifter too? I feel like it was just a shapeshifter's nature, you know?
Okay. What do you guys think? Was it the shapeshifter's nature? Or was it something else?
But the shapeshifter's mystery isn't finished yet. There's more to it.
There's more to it.
One of Gravity Falls' most haunting and unanswered moments happens right after the gang traps the shapeshifter into the bunker. He snarls,
You think you're so clever, don't you, Dipper? But you have no idea what you're up against. You will never find the author. If you keep digging, you'll meet a fate worse than you can imagine.
Uh-oh.
And this will be the last form you ever take.
what? He morphs into a frozen, screaming Dipper statue.
Why did you do
Chilling,
that?
right? But stay with me. Fast forward to Northwest Mansion Mystery. Dipper faces off with a vengeful ghost, only to be turned into wood in the exact same pose, with the same eerily distorted voice
Why
effect.
they keep doing that? Same pose.
Coincidence? That's what makes this truly eerie. The shapeshifter has no established psychic powers, yet his warning, it comes terrifyingly close to coming true. Was he bluffing? Maybe. But how does someone without foresight still manage to predict
How does he-
exactly how Dipper would freeze and speak in both moments? That's
Yeah.
the mystery. Either he's secretly seeing the future, or he knows more about the chaos in Gravity Falls than anyone suspects. Even if he's wrong half the time, and Gravity Falls doesn't do coincidences. And another important question, even if he can predict the future, why does he get defeated every time? Up next, we have a major brain melter. When
like if he knew the future, why is he getting defeated?
Maybe he only sees glimpses of like far future. Maybe he saw glimpses of him getting defeated, but not his opponent's next move. Or what's going to happen to him.
Gotcha.
Bucket returns from his mind-shattering journey through dimensions and starts shouting.
Fiddleford, when gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye.
It's more than just gibberish. That's a prophecy, and one that
Bill
perfectly
Cipher.
describes Weirdmageddon and Bill Cipher. But here's the real mind-bending part. When Bill finally breaks into Gravity Falls, he yells,
The event 1 billion years prophesied has come to pass!
a billion, with a
Billion.
B. So now we gotta ask, who prophesied this? It couldn't have been anyone on Earth. 1 billion years ago is before multicellular life was even a thing. So was it the Axolotl, an alien race, a higher dimensional being? Or maybe even Bill himself, who's been planning his rise since
maybe it's
before
Bill.
time made sense? Either way, someone or something
Maybe it is
knew
Bill.
this was coming long before Gravity Falls existed. Who was it? Unless maybe one of the time travelers from Time Baby's force went way back to drop a warning. Though 1 billion years before his arrival does seem a little out of the way, and would kinda lack an audience, which just makes this mystery even wilder. Let's talk about something that's low-key been in front of us the entire series. Dipper's nickname comes from the Big Dipper constellation.
So, do you think it was the time traveler people that told him?
Yeah, probably. That's the only thing that really makes sense. What do you think?
I don't know. Might have been, but who knows with this Bill guy, man.
Share what you think in the comments.
Yeah. And this guy's name is Dipper because of the constellation.
Thanks to the unique birthmark on his forehead. When
That's
Bill
how his
Cipher
birthmark
sees it,
is?
he calls it symbolic. That's not a throwaway comment, especially not from Bill, who never says anything by accident. Also, remember in the episode Sock Opera, when Bill tricks Dipper into giving up control of his body? Bill calls Dipper Pine Tree repeatedly, almost like it's a code name or title. The way Bill uses it isn't casual. It sounds assigned, like Dipper has a specific role to play in the prophecy. So what gives? Why does the show treat the pine tree as Dipper's true symbol when the literal Big Dipper is on his body? So the question is, symbolic of what exactly? Now, here's the weird part. That exact pine tree symbol is the one Dipper chooses for himself on the zodiac wheel. Not a similar one, the exact match. And that symbol also appears prominently on the cover of Pine's journal, which is given to Mabel and later passed to Dipper. Well, it's Gravity Falls, so of course it's all about symbolism.
Yeah.
The pine tree is Dipper's bond with Mabel, the brave twin, always charging into chaos. But the birthmark? That's personal. That's his connection to Ford. When Mabel betrays his trust, Dipper loses the hat and the camera lingers on the birthmark. For the first time, he's leaning into Ford's world.
So what
And
happened
when Dipper
there?
rushes to save Ford,
What happened with Ford? Who's Ford?
Oh, Stanford? He's the twin
Stanford.
brother of Stan Lee. Or Grunkle Stan.
So the Stanford is a smart guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So this is that the one where they were trying to figure out what to do? I mean, what was that? What was that part about? When Mabel betrayed Dipper.
When Mabel betrayed his trust. Oh, what's the portal?
Yeah, with this, yeah.
She was right next to the button to shut it off, but Grunkle Stan was persuading her to not.
Oh,
And she
okay, I remember
trusted
that.
Grunkle Stan.
Gotcha.
from a UFO, no hat, just the birthmark. The visual message is clear. When he follows Ford's path, the pine tree fades, and the birthmark takes over. But what if Dipper's destiny was the pine tree, and if in Weirdmageddon, Dipper and Mabel had not worked together? He could have been walking away from his destiny.
Oh, wow.
So was it supposed
Never
to
thought
happen
about
and
that.
the Zodiac Cipher prophesied it correctly? Maybe Dipper was always meant to find the journal, uncover the mysteries, and stand at the center of Weirdmageddon. Maybe this whole thing wasn't a summer accident. It was fate,
just fate.
stamped on his
Yeah.
forehead since day one. Gravity Falls is full of
Funny
weird,
how he has a
but
stamp like
time
Harry
weird
Potter.
might be the weirdest of all. Quentin Tremblay, the town's
That's
ridiculous
Trump,
but real founder claims to have lived 150 plus years by sealing himself in peanut brittle. Then he
Really?
pops back into modern life like it's no big deal. The guy even remembers the 1800s like it was last Tuesday, and his current age in the show is supposed to be 214 years or more.
Really?
If that is not just a mistake or oversight made by the creators, then it has to be a weird mystery. Well, what do you guys think? Okay,
That's a
so before
crazy
we move on
mystery.
to the ultimate mystery of Gravity Falls, here's a weird but small one. Robbie Valentino might just be your classic moody teen with a side of eyeliner.
Yeah.
But in Gravity Falls, nothing is ever that simple. Sure, he's got a spot on Bill Cipher's Zodiac wheel, which already raises eyebrows.
Hey, why do you have a
And yeah,
spot?
his whole undead grunge aesthetic screams local cryptid. But what really stands out is that CD. In Season 1, episode Boys Crazy, Robbie uses a mysterious CD to hypnotize Wendy with a love song. But here's the twist.
Where do you
That
get that
disc
CD?
doesn't just look edgy, it looks cursed. The case gives total Necronomicon vibes. Dark leather, ominous design, ancient energy. It's not your average Hot
Yeah,
Topic
it's like a-
mixtape.
yeah, it's not a
Robbie
regular
claims it's
CD.
just from some band, but let's be real. How did he even get it? The CD seems more like something Ford would have locked up in a lead-lined vault, or Gideon would have summoned with a dark ritual. Could it be enchanted?
Where do
A
you get
leftover
that?
magical
What do you
relic?
think?
A cursed item from the Mystery Shack's basement sale? To this day,
Maybe.
the origins of that disc and how Robbie got his hands on it are never explained. Just another weird thread Gravity Falls leaves hanging.
Yeah,
And another
where did
reason
he get
Robbie
that
might
thing?
be a little more supernatural than he lets on.
You don't know where you got that, right?
Now, moving on to the biggest mystery of Gravity
What's
Falls.
the biggest mystery?
And trust me, if you didn't geek out on the show, there's no chance that you caught even a glimpse of this. Okay guys, you must remember these words. Axolotl. My time has come to burn. I'm kidding. How would you remember? It's hidden in one of the glitchy voices of Bill Cipher, which reveals a message, but only when reversed. But you must remember the last scene of Bill vanishing. I mean, who wouldn't? Yep, this scene.
What's happening?
You remember that scene?
Well, when these last bits are reversed and put together, they turn out to be this. Axolotl. My time has come to burn. I invoke the ancient power that I may return. That's not just Bill Cipher screaming in reverse. It's a summon, and it's the only time we hear mention of the Axolotl, a cosmic entity even more powerful than Bill himself.
Really?
First referenced in
Axolotl's
Journal 3,
more
the Axolotl is
powerful?
implied to be some kind of multiversal reset button, a guardian of karma, or maybe the one being that can judge and rewrite reality itself.
Okay.
Bill even prays to it for a second chance after being shattered, meaning this creature might control rebirth, redemption, or timeless resets across the multiverse. But here's the kicker. We've never seen it. Not even once on screen.
They never showed it,
No
right?
flashback,
Yeah.
no sketch, just whispers, journal entries, and a desperate villain begging to not fade into oblivion. We do get some information about him from the Book of Bill about why Bill begged him and what he did to Bill. I mean, Axolotl kinda sent Bill to prison. So what is the Axolotl? A god? A cosmic failsafe?
Yeah,
or
what
the
is it?
final mystery Alex Hirsch never wanted us to solve? Either way, if it can bring Bill back, we probably haven't seen the last of it. Isn't this the biggest mystery
Hey,
of Gravity
maybe they can
Falls?
bring him back.
And the creators seem to have kept it that way. So, was Gravity Falls ever really over? From babies that don't belong to alien monsters to time-bending cliffhangers and pine tree prophecies. The more we dig, the clearer it becomes. This show was
It's gonna
never
keep-
just about one summer. It was a blueprint, a puzzle box, a carefully layered multiverse of questions that might never
of
have one
questions.
true answer. Alex Hirsch once said Gravity Falls is like a secret still waiting to be solved.
Yeah.
Both of us were just pulling out our hair. We couldn't think of ideas. And on the last page of the last document of the last day, we both agreed, truce, this is too hard.
And maybe that's the point. Some mysteries
Maybe
are
keep
meant to
going.
stay weird. Some are waiting for us to connect the dots years later. And maybe, just maybe,
Maybe he'll be back,
some
man.
were planted for a sequel. Or something even stranger. But now it's your turn. Is the Axolotl still watching from somewhere out there? And did we miss a mystery that you think deserves a full deep dive? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because Gravity Falls may be gone from our screens, but the weird never left.
Man, that was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Is Gravity Falls here to stay? Do you think they're gonna come out with something else, or are there more mysteries that we missed?
I feel like they're gonna out with something else. You saw him pleading to Axolotl, and in the book of Bill, he goes to the like sailor pit prison, which is like a concentration thing,
Okay, okay.
like a little and maybe he's gonna get
Either way,
free and come back.
Yeah, good old Bill. Good old Bill. But yeah, man, definitely leave your comments. Do you like Gravity Falls?
I love it.
Or do they love it? Do you have any more mysteries? Were things solved from these mysteries? Were these mysteries even mysteries? Let us know in the comments. Definitely drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit them follow, and we'll catch you on the next react.
Peace.
Peace.